So what's going on in your location there, Samantha-Jo?
Well, Al, the anticipation really has been building in this building. And if you take a look behind me here, you can see scores of protesters and demonstrators really here as the testimony is going on. They're actually not able to get anywhere near the hearing room. It's pretty locked. So they're gathering in this atrium, many of them following the testimony on their cell phones because they can't get anywhere close. Now, the majority of these demonstrations here really have been relatively peaceful, and people here really just want to send a message one way or another. Now, we've seen a lot of different kinds of protesters here. The majority really relatively peaceful. We saw a group clad in shirts that said Holton Arms. That's the name of the school Dr. Christine Blasey Ford attended in Bethesda back in high school. They were causing a bit of a disturbance, and a few of those protesters were escorted out and were arrested. Now, we've also seen pro-Kavanaugh supporters here in the atrium of the Hart Building as well. I spoke to two women who have been victims of sexual misconduct, and they have very different perspectives on this situation that's been playing out.
Fortunately, we've seen a politicization and a weaponization of the Me Too movement, and I think that's too bad. We're looking forward today to seeing what happens, what transpires, but we also believe there has to be a presumption of innocence. There has to be due process.
What can we do as each pieces is be here and support the women that are coming forth, because all we can keep on doing is coming forth and telling our stories and telling our truths until one of these times, one of these white politicians, these males on their giant thrones will be taken down.
Now, all eyes will be on three Republican senators. We're talking about Susan Collins of Maine, Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, and Senator Jeff Flake of Arizona. All three of these Republicans really have been wavering in the aftermath of these allegations, and certainly will take today's testimony into their decision of whether or not they will vote for Brett Kavanaugh. Now, as we know, two Republicans can defect and sink this nomination if all Democrats vote no. So today, a really big day, make or break moment for Brett Kavanaugh and the future of the Supreme Court. We're live this morning on Capitol Hill. Samantha-Jo, Spectrum, BN9.